Hello, can you hear me, Paul?
Yes. I can hear you. I said, where do we stop last class?
That's what I said. I said that we stopped at count, sum, and average. And then we said we're going to continue. That we should carry on with mean and max ourselves.
All right. Let me share my screen. Oh, can you see my screen? Is my screen visible? I think I don't. Not join.
Yes, I can see your
Is my
screen.
screen visible? Okay, so we'll be talking on join this week. We're talking on join this week. We've explored up to aggregate function that we deal with group by various aggregate function like our sum, right? So the next one we'll be talking around is join, right? Join. So we have different type of join in SQL, and we have majorly, I think, up to 4 or 5. We have this inner join, left join, we have right join, and we have full utter join, and we have cross. We have cross join, right? So what is join? So let's see join as a means of retrieving value from another table. Yes, let's say as a means of we performing our VLOOKUP in SQL. Hello, can we hear me?
Yes, we can hear you.
So let's see, when we talk of join, let's see join as that how would I call it? A function. Let me say a function, let me say a statement that we can use to retrieve value from another column, which is similar to our lookup function. Talk of maybe XLOOKUP, talk of maybe VLOOKUP, right? That's majorly what join does for us. Wherever you use join, it increases the numbers of your column. Don't let us forget. It's different from union. I think I have that part showing here. I have the part showing here. Yeah. It's different from union. Union will only increase your row, but join will increase the columns that you're having. Let's say this join and union, like we are doing what we call the append and merge in our Power Query. How many of us have worked with append and merge in Power Query before? How many
Yes.
of us?
Yes.
How many of us? I mean, you work
We are
with which one? The
responding.
append or merge?
Merge.
Which one have you? Okay.
Merge.
So you notice that the point whereby you are bringing in your merge, it will ask you that which type of join do you want to perform on your the two tables that you're actually joining together. Let me take this off. Yeah, same thing when it comes to our join and union too. Join, we always increase your numbers of columns because you are retrieving another column. So if you're having 1 column, now be having 2 columns. You'll be having 2, be having 3, because you are bringing in extra columns from another table. But when you talk of row, when you talk of union just to put maybe 2 or 3 tables, put them all together. So if one table is containing 5 rows, another table is containing 4 rows. If you do union is going to what? Is going to put the 4 and 5, put them under it themselves, right? That's major difference
Okay.
between join and union.
Angela? Hmm.
So the type of join we have, like I said earlier, we have the inner join. Let's inner join like we are collecting only the values that are similar to those to both tables. That's what we want to see. And what am I saying? Oh, I want to join my table 1 and table 2 together, where my ID is equals to the maybe customer ID. So only the ID that is common between these 2 tables, that's what this inner join is going to return. Which means what? If my first table is having ID 1 and my second table is having ID 1, is going to return it. If my first table is having ID 2 and my second table is not having ID 2, is going to drop it. Hello, are we together?
Yeah, please can you say that again? I didn't get that ID1 and ID2.
Wherever you are performing join shows that you are working between 2 or more tables. That's what join is all about. Means that, oh, I want to retrieve my value for my second table, so which is like more than 1 or 2 tables, because there's a situation where I can join 2 tables, can join 3 tables together, just like you working between multiple sheets, right? That's exactly what joins is all about. So in that join here is, oh, I want to join table 1 and table 2 together. Wherever you want to perform your join, when we get to the query of writing join, I will show us. You need something
Okay.
that will connect. You definitely need something that will connect your both tables that you are joining together. Your table 1 and your table 2 that you are joining. At what point or at what field or column do you want to join them together? Just see this ID that I mentioned, like you calling your lookup value in your Excel, such that wherever
Okay.
you want to do your VLOOKUP now, you check the first table. Oh, my lookup value is maybe country ID. Then wherever you go to your table array, your country ID will be what will be starting. So you are joining the 2 tables based on that country ID. Likewise, when you come to SQL, to wherever you want to join 2 tables together, you need a unique key. You need like a primary key that is common between these 2 tables to join them together. So inner join ensures that, oh, only the primary key that is common to the both tables will be returned. And what does this mean in summary is, if your first table contain 1, your second table to contain 1, is going to return it because you are doing inner join. If your first table contains 2, like ID 2, but your second table did not have 2, inner join will drop what? Will drop that 2. Because why? Because you are joining on the unique key. Let me say primary
Which
key
is
now.
one.
Yeah, which is 1. So the other one 2, and 2 does not exist in the other one. So inner join will always return only the 2 words, only the 2 fields that are common to both of them. Let's see. I think I didn't have this left for that one. Okay, yeah. So you have this for it. So that's exactly what inner join does. And writing query for join is this. First one you want to write. Let's see this stop as the first one. See, let's start from your first table name. This is where it is. This is where your first table name is. So once you are done with your first SQL statement here, I'm sure most of us, let me come to my SQL server. Okay. Yes. So this is what I'm saying. From here now, this is our what? This is the first table. which is our first query. Once you've written your first, oh, I want to pick for my table one, you must have written it out like this. Hello, are we together?
Yeah.
Like I told us earlier, that
It's
working with join is between what? Two or more tables. So wherever you want to join your table, you specify the first table. Okay, this is our first table from, let me copy this. Now our first table is this one, which is my order. The second table you want to join, let's maybe is our product table, right? You can now say select star from product table. Yeah, just something like from product. Now this is your what? This is now your what? Your second table. This one is now your what? Your first table. That's exactly what it is. Let me run this
positive.
one separately so that I can see. This is the results. But you notice that in this first table now, it's not showing us the name of what? The name of the product. Like here now we're having product ID, but we don't actually know which
The name of the
particular
product.
product is it, right? But if you check this our what's it called, our product, you can see the name of those products here, which shows that by the time we join this order table and product table together, we can easily get this other information, which is what? Category, subcategory, and product name. Using what? Using this our product ID, because why? This product ID is what? Is common between the two tables. So this product ID will
Yes.
now be like our lookup value, just like the way we are
Yeah.
doing our VLOOKUP in Excel. So this
Mm.
ID now will now be what we now use to what? To join these two tables together. Okay,
Join
we've
the
seen now,
two.
oh, this table is here, this table is here. Now we now want to join them together. We can now join them using this what? Using this column ID, which is the unique key, right? That's exactly what
Mm.
uh inner join is not about. Or let me say structure of join query. Like that just like this. Once you've written your first query, then you now specify the type of join that you want to join. Okay, I want to join my first table. Now you specify your first table. This here. Okay, what type of join do you want to use? Like I was explaining earlier, the one where I'm saying is inner join. And inner join is only table what the values that are common to them based on that primary key. So inner join, I want to join this my first table. Yes, see, let's start from first table. Join what? Join my second table. Okay, now you want to join these two tables together. You need something that is common between both of them. So, like this, our skills we are working with, someone can tell us what is common between these two tables.
We've said it is product ID.
Yeah, exactly. So that's where our product ID now comes in. So once you've got the statement for your first table, so let's start from my table, inner join. The next thing that will follow is your what? Your second table name. Okay, what do you want to join? What's the name of the table that you want to join? So let's say, for example, this one is now, so let's start from order, inner join, then you put in your what? Your product table here now. So you want to join this table on what? You specify on what do you want to join them together? Is it on which column? This is where you specify the column. Now say, okay, on is equals to, okay, first table name dot column name. So like this one now will now be our order product ID is equals to what? Product ID. Is it clear?
Yes.
So let's write a query around that inner join so that we can see how it works. So select star from order. I can say inner join. What's the name of my table? Product.
Products.
I want to see. Can you see now? So I bought it in now. Product. I can remove this default schema. I think I already explained schema to us, so I can remove that. Select staff from product. If you check the what we are writing, we are following this step, right? Next is when you are
Yes.
done on. I remember that during my last, I think it was last class, so yeah, I taught us about alias, right? So I can come down and
Huh?
make use of this my alias. I can say, oh, I can represent this other table with what? With O. So anywhere I call this O, it's just the same thing like me calling what? Order. Right? I'm sure we all remember what I did alias now. Have you forgotten?
No.
Yeah. So that's exactly what I'm doing here now. So that I can try to make my code to be more readable. Right? Not that people be seeing it too long, too long. So I'm representing order as what? O. I'm
Oh,
representing product as what? As P. So anywhere that I want to call order, I can easily call my what? O. When I want to use this product, I can easily call which one? Call this P. Right? On O dot. Immediately you say O dot, is going to list for you all the columns that you have under your other table. So I'm saying we are using our what? Product ID. So I can come and say product ID. Can you see now? Is equals to which one? Product ID of our order to the product ID of table, right? Now say P
mm, P.
dot product ID. You can see product ID is here now. That's all. Then let's run. Let's see what it's going to give us. Can you see now? You can now see the name of the product. Can you see now? Product table is now a product table now started from here now. I don't know if anybody is with me. Maybe you can all get what I'm saying. Are we clear?
Yes.
So
Yes.
this is how join works. You can see now that I actually expanded the numbers of column because see now if I executed only this, you can see what we are having here. Stopping at what? Discount. If you now include P, that's what we are now having now. Can you see now? We are now having profits. We're having product type, you're having category. These were things that we not have before. So let's say prevention now. Oh, I don't want it to return all the old table. I want to return some table, right? Let's say, for example, maybe you want to return other dates, their category and their subcategory you want to return. What do you do? Instead of this, just let's start from you change it. So let's start from put the name of the field that you want to see. Let's say I want to see my category. And you know if you really that your category is coming from your word from your product table. You now say P dot
Mshelo.
P dot subcategory, comma, which other column do you want to see? Is it from other tables? You know, from other, I can say O dot other dates. O dot other dates. Is the other dates correct? Yes. Here's how you do it. Then now let's run it. That's what it's going to give us. Can you see now? Any question?
No.
So what's inner join what inner join does is that it will look at this table and pick only the place whereby the ID is the same thing. Anyway, that the ID is not matching, it will not report anything. Is it clear?
Yes.
Okay. Any question? Any question? No question, right? Okay. Right. So next type of joins that we have the SQL join. And I'll be taking the SQL join and what is it called? SQL join and
Tomorrow.
what do you say, ma?
Not to repeat call.
Okay, I'll be taking SQL right join and left join. I'll be taking them together since they are a bit should I say, be similar or related, right? Even though what we use more is this left join. Right join is like, I don't know, it's good though, but people, I think I've not actually worked with it very, very well. I always work with more with left join, left join, left join. And what is the meaning of left join is that the table, your table starts from the right table. When you say right join, it means that, oh, you want to join table from your right to your left. Okay, table one is on your right, table two is on your left. So what right join is now saying that wherever you want to do something like that, you are taking your right table to merge with your what? With your left table. That's what right join is saying. Maybe room one and room two, you are merging the items you have inside them. Like maybe your room, maybe you're trying to arrange your house or something, then you are moving some clothes to certain rooms. That's exactly what this right join here is trying to let us know. Something that is on your right, you are bringing it to your left, you are joining them together. That's what this right join here is saying. So now added that if there's any result that is not matching, it's going to return them as null. And what does this thing mean is that if your table one contain one now for your right join now, and your table two contain two, right? You know that both of them did
Okay.
not have the same ID. Now one table contain one, the other
One,
one contain what? The other one contain one,
two.
two. So by the time you are joining these two tables now, if your right table now is your table two, you know that table two contain what? One and two, but your table one
Mm.
contain only one. So instead of your value now, since you cannot find two in your second table because that one contain only one, what is it going to do is that what is going to represent all the value of that second table. Is going to place them with null because you cannot find them. Is it clear too?
Yeah.
Okay. So same style that we'll be working with what's it called? Same style we're working with left join, we use for this our right join as well, but a little tricky so that we can understand it, right? I'll be creating a dummy table sharp sharp. So I'll just create a dummy table so that I can see the impact of the right and the left join, right? So I'll be creating a
Mm.
table called create table. Call it table one, comma, I can say ID integer. I can say maybe VACA just to explain though. Because the table we have been, the values are matching on each other side. I don't know if you get what I'm saying. The values are the same. So if I match the right join, we will not see the impact very well like I wanted. That's why I'm not just trying to create a table that I can use to replicate it. I actually have a table here, but I wanted to do this one afresh. In case you are wondering,
Okay.
I want to create a table first now. Right. So identity. Bum, bum, bum. Okay, let's do something like this. So this is the table that I've created now. This query is wrong. Who can help us to correct it? Yeah, who can correct it for this table is wrong? Who can correct it for us? What do you say, ma? Hello?
Um, I think is it not the ID, is it not supposed to be virtual instead?
Which one?
The ID, identity.
Okay, yeah, yes. This place ID. Don't mind me. Okay. So yeah, I can say maybe name. Right. Are we good? Okay, let's call it people name or staff name. So that one is fine. Right. So let me just remove this one. So this is what we have now. But this one is not going. What's the error?
Staff name, is it not supposed to be text? I don't know.
Which one?
The staff name.
Okay. Where the error is that this place suppose is not completed. This vaca. I just intentionally put something so that I can see how we are reasoning. Maybe I'm getting ourselves familiar with the syntax or not. Right.
Mm.
So be starting it now. You can see now that it's done, right? So we need to insert values
Okay.
into that table now. Insert. Insert into. Then we specify the name of the table that I want to insert to, which is called table 1. Values. Hello, are we together? 1. Put
Yes.
your name. So this is our first value that we are inserting. Yeah, right. So this is our first value. The second value. Why is not going to comma Paul? Which down give us a name that we can use, man.
Sandra. Oh, Peter.
Of what?
You said I should give you a name. You can use Sandra now.
Okay, Sandra. So say
Tolu.
3. And then about 4.
Tolu. You can use Tolu for
This one is even okay.
Tope.
After we are done with this one is cool.
Okay.
Okay. Where is this place now? So let's lose the last one called Setolu. Then let's insert this value. Now let's run. Let's see. That's our result.
That's okay.
Near. Okay. Oh, this place.
Mm-hmm. Supposed to not be there. The hyphen is not there again now. For the year, me see. You have removed it.
Oh, is it for here? Me see. Okay, yeah. I'm not mistakenly not pressing the right key on my keyboard. Kí ló tún ṣẹlẹ̀ báyìí? Okay, baby. Àwọn fẹ́ ká ṣe join lónìí o. Kí ló ṣẹlẹ̀? Ká ṣáà tó fẹ́ mi ti mistake báyìí. Yeah. Sagara. Okay.
Sagara, yes. No column there. To go now. Yeah.
Okay. No, I think I mistakenly opened a new page.
Ah, okay.
It has gone. You can see now 4 rows affected. Which are this value? 1, 2, 3, 4. So now let's check what we have inside that database. You can tell what do we use to check? What are you going to use to check what is inside that table?
Mm, is it select form?
Ah, let me know. Oh yeah, oh
Is it
yeah, oh
select
yeah.
form?
From where?
From the table we just created, maybe values or something.
Yes, we want to see the table that we just created now. So that's why I'm asking that which query are we using to check inside? These things are things I've been telling us now. So we asking me that is it?
Select form
Yeah.
or form.
I'm not sure we are watching this video. I'm not sure. I'm not sure we are watching the videos. You didn't expect me to be direct when I said
Select star.
I want to check what is it. We are not watching the video and it's obvious. It's obvious. Okay, so these are the records 1 to 4 now, right? So I'll be creating another table. Okay, I think I will use this table 2. I created. I will use this table 2. I'll just call this one table 2. Then I'll drop it when I'm done. Like table 2. Isn't tax name? Okay. Yes. So this is what I have now. Right. Are you following me?
Yeah,
Okay. So I'll edit this query back to fit in for my table 2.
second table.
Yeah. So the other one stop at 1, 2, 3, 4, right? Then I'm intentionally
Yeah,
going to leave 1. I'm going to leave this 1, right? Then change this name to Sheung. Then these other ones I will change them to which other name I can just say slave saver. So I will change this one to 5. I can change this one to 6. I mean 6. So let me even put 7. Not necessarily, it doesn't have to be maybe ascending order. I don't just want to have the same value on both tables so that I can test run this right join and left join for us. Because if I use the product table that not that we are using, we have values that are common between them. So we are not going to see
CDF.
won't be, it's
Yeah,
not error. We won't be able to see the
we'll be able to
output
see
for
the
how
join.
left and how right join, how the output looks like, right? We won't be able to see them, right? That's what we are just doing. Is it clear?
Yeah,
Are you seeing that one to 4 rows? So let's check what we have inside the rows too.
just change to 2.
So you can see now this is what we have in the 2 tables now, right? Now if you want to test
Yeah,
run for using our what's it called, our right join. So let me modify this place to right. So let's start from table 2. Now say inner join. Oh, we've done inner join already. Okay, let me use inner join so that we can see inner join here. Because if you are working with normal data set, if you are not familiar with the output of this thing, you won't be able to get inner join table 1. Right? You can give it a name, maybe T1. Sorry, yeah, T1. Oh, sorry. It's correct now. On So I'm going to give this one T2. This one T1. So I'm going to say on T2 dot can see now it's bringing up the universe, right? It's equals to T1 dot. Where's T1 not coming up? What happened now? T1 is not coming up. T2, T1. You have it there now. Okay. Now, so let me join. Let's see what it's going to bring for us. Inquest internet full stop. Where is this full
The
stop?
dots.
Mm. Can you see now? This is how inner join works. Can you see? It's only returning that one. Because why? That's the only value that is common to both tables. Is it clear?
Okay. Yeah.
So that's it. Because if you notice when I created that intentionally, I left this ID1 and off. So that's why it's returning it, right? So peradventure, let's say for example, now you don't want to see maybe the staff ID or something. Maybe you don't want to see everything. Maybe you want to see the ID here and maybe the name here, right? You can come to this stance, trick it. So the first ID, where do you want the first ID to come from your table 2? You can say T2 dot ID, comma T1 dot. Where's our T1 coming from? T1 should have our staff name. Can you see now? Because I've already specified the fields that I want to see in my results, and that is what T1.id and T1.staff name. Because why? My staff name is coming from where? It's coming from my second table. And because I've already merged them together here, it's easier for me to say, oh, this is what I want that I want to see. Is it clear?
Yeah.
I hope we are clear, because I think SQL, this journey is a key part that we really need to know. Hello.
Yeah, I'm with you, Paul.
Okay. Select it to right. By the time I run this screen, I can see now it's giving me what ID and staff name. So this ID that we are seeing here now is coming from our table 2. This staff name that we are seeing here now is coming from
Coming
our what?
from
From our
one.
table 1, because we already merged them together. All right. That's it for the inner join. So let me move on to the right join now. So I'll just copy the same table.
Right join.
What do you say?
I said you're going to write right join now.
Yes, yes. So instead of me now this place now, I'm going to comment right join. Join is not hard now. If you are writing VLOOKUP very well in Nigeria, you don't have problem. So with this now, I'm going to change this one to what? I'm going to change it to what?
Right join.
Okay. I just want to know if we are together. So let's see what it's going to give us. Can you see now? Okay, let me return the old table so you can see it very well. So, can you see now? Now let's check. If you check our what's it called? Our right table, we did not have all this value from our left. All these value are coming from our left. Am I right? These 2, 3, 4, because they did
Yes.
not exist on our left table, on our right table. That's why it's returning them as null. Even though he's checking his own 5. Did I add 5 on my own? No, 5 is not there. He's replacing it with null. because he cannot find the ID. Okay, 2. This one now is 2. Okay, is 2 is inside that one? No, 2 is not there. So he is replacing
Two is
whatever
not there.
value
Three
that he
is not
cannot
there.
find. Yes.
As no.
Whatever value that it cannot find, it will place them and no. So let us see left join as the opposite now. So left join, right join, actually they are the same thing. But the table that you put first will determine how is the result is going to look like. See now, if I come here and I change this my table to table 1.
Two.
Okay, so let me run. Let's see now. Can you see? Oh, is the other side now we are now seeing. Do you get it now? Do you get it now? Is the other side
Hmm.
now we are now seeing. So using left and right join, they're actually the same thing. But what differentiates them is which table are you putting first? Which table are you calling your what? Are you calling your first table? So in the real world, where do all these left join, right join, where do they come in SQL is that if
Applicable.
yes, if you have a data for let's say last week attendance or maybe last week purchase now, you have your data Monday to maybe Friday, let's say normal working day for your purchase records or something. Then this week too, you have your record for what? For those that purchased this week. Then at some point in time, I want to check, okay, who are those that bought last week that did not buy what this week? That's one scenario, right? Am I right?
Okay.
The second scenario can be, okay, who are those that bought this week that did not buy last week? Is it clear?
Okay. Yes.
So either one that you put, either you use this week to check again last week and use right join, it will give you your result. Or you use your what? Your left join using last week reports, it will give you your results too. Just that both of them will be different. Is it clear now? It's right and left join. Is it clear to us?
It's clear, but it's still confusing because it's like you're still going to get the same results. So I just want
You
to
will not
know.
get the same results. Actually, your output will not be the same thing. If, for example, Sean bought this week, this week, Sean did not buy last week. Okay, now,
Okay, Shane's name
what
will
are
not
you
come up.
using to check against each other? Is it your last week table you are using to check against this week table? Or you are using this
You will
week
not
table?
find that Shane there. Abi? Okay.
Exactly. Exactly. That's what
Mm. I see now.
where the right and left join comes in. So what will just determine
Mm.
whether you now want to do it is whatever table that you are now putting first will determine your results, or should I say will determine your output. That's why most of us in maybe MTN sha, they will just tell you that you are owing. Maybe when you are not owing, you just receive message from MTN or you receive random messages from MTN like that that you are owing us, or maybe you are not owing. But at least what I'm trying to say is you receive a message that does not pertain to you, that maybe you don't usually borrow your time from everything, and suddenly now everything just message you that you are owing. You be like, what happened? So these are some of the things that happen at the back end. This is just for my own let's say my own view, or I perceive that actually that's what is wrong, because wherever you run your query, if you didn't specify your right or your left very well, you don't know what is your right, what is your left. That's kind of issue that you see. So like this MTN that I stated now, you receive a message from MTN that, oh, you are owing us money, whereas you are not owing money. Maybe the management or one stakeholder asks the analyst in charge that you should check for them those that maybe that bought something last week and did not buy this week. Hello, do you get me now? Is it clear?
Yeah. Yes.
Okay. So now let me change this one to right join. As you can see now, right. Let me run these two table again so that you can see the result. So see, let's start from table 1. Let's start from table 2. Are you with me? So I want to show us the result itself end to end so that we can see it. You see now, our table one is our what? Is this our table here?
Mm.
It's going to check this height now. This is how right join. This is how it works now. You take all this table now. This is the one that is on our left now. It's going to put it on this shelf. All this table that we have in this place that I'm selecting here, all this value now,
Mm.
all this value here, 1, 2, 3, 4, and this tab is going to come here and check them. Okay, one, did I have one here? Did one exist here? Yes, one exists here. It's going to return everything. That's why that you can able to see that we're able to get everything across for this person. Hello.
Yeah, I'm with you. I'm following.
Okay. But now by the time we came down to the second one, which is number 2, by the time he is checking the second table, which is this, he cannot see 2 in the ID because you remember
It's
we are
saying
joining
five.
that 2 table. Oh, he can't see
Mm.
he's saying 5. So instead of it to return 2 now, it's going to replace it with null. Is it clear now?
Yeah.
So it will check for the next one. What's my second table that I'm having here? To 3. 3 is Zangara. It will come to the table again. Is there 3? No. Whichever value is near 7, you will put the 7 there for that person. That person will use. Then the
7.
last one, you will
Mm.
check. Okay, this one is saying 4 and total. They will going to come here. Did I have anything like 4 here? No. It's saying 4 total is not yet there. Instead of it should return something now, it's going to return what? Not for it. That's why we are seeing this value here. Because why? What value that's supposed to have returned or did not match any value in this column. It's only returning 1 and here miss here because this column ID and this column ID here, they're actually the same thing.
You
Is it
see.
clear?
Mm. Yeah.
Hello?
Yeah, it's clear. So if we are
Okay.
doing for left now, if we are doing for left join now, so it's going to be this one that is going to bring for us.
Yeah, so it's
This
going to
EMC
swap
Paul
position. Now,
Sangara.
yes. So
Yes.
and also don't forget
Why
that
the rest to be
what
4? Mm.
yeah, don't forget too that your table position is very key. I can use this right join now. If I swap my table, I'm going to get different results, which is just like using left join. Let's just see left join as
Mm.
the opposite of your right join.
EMC
Right?
Paul.
See
Mm.
this. Let me copy this now. But most times I will be working more with left. But just be careful of whatever table that you put on your right, on your left, always know it. So by the time you know the table that is on your right, the table that's not on your right, you don't have be sure. See this left join as a mix of you clothes that you wear to work last week and clothes that you wear to work this week. Then try checking. So you just trying to do some subtraction from them. Okay, white. Did I wear any white shirt last week? You can either decide that you are using last week again this week, or you are using the shirt that you wear this week again last week. Am I right?
Mm.
And that's exactly where this your table comes in. So you can even be using right join. But if your table that you are putting on your left differs, say now we are having 2. Let me put 1 here. You can see now, right? So let me run this query together so that you can see our left and right at work. You see now,
Mm.
this one is for both of them they are same table, right? But we're actually getting the same different results. You can see what is here now, shale, silver, Sangara, total. But this one only seeing here, we see Paul, Sangara, total. Do you know why we are seeing it that way? Because the table that we position for each of them is actually different. Here now is table 2. And what's our table 2? If you check this code now, this is our table 2 here.
Yeah.
So 5 is 5 here. No, 5 is not in our second table. So instead of it should return, it's going to replace it with null. It's going to then return everything that's on your second table too. Next table, it will going to come and check for silver. If there silver is on what 5, what's the call? Okay, from table 1. Yeah. It's going to come and check 5 silver. Checking the first table, no silver, no 5. It's going to return it as none. That's what you are seeing now. So this none means these are the values that while checking your table 2 against your table 1, they did not exist. Do you get me now? So when you want to do your, let's say fine, let's say maybe you're working in a fintech now, you want to know those that paid last week and those that did not pay this week right now. You can now come here and say where, can you see me now? Can I say where
Mm.
um no, can say staff name. Which staff name will I use now? Second table. It depends on the table you're actually checking with. Shall I'm trying to look how I can do it. Where T2 is not null. So once you have something like this now, is not. Can you see now? So at the end of the day, what you are getting is when I say not null at the end of the day, just like maybe I'm getting my inner join. Do you remember when I made taught us about the inner join now? Right? That's just
Yeah.
what it is. In case you want to filter out the null, maybe you don't want to see the null. That's how you can remove the null. So from stable like this now, you can now easily deduce that, oh, maybe you are checking your last week again this week now. Since this person name, maybe let's say for example, this is our table 2 now. If it's for last week now, means that who are the names of this person name that are not in this last week now, but they are in the current week. These are their names. So you can say, oh, this name, oh, they are not around. That's why it's replacing them with no. Let's say for example, you are checking for those that are owing against those that are not owing. You know that anybody that is owing now, by the time you check your owing register, you will see their name there. Abi, am I
Yes.
right? For those that are not owing, you will not see their name. So which means that anytime you call social person name and you do not see their name in that book, means what? They are not owing. That's exactly what is happening here. That's exactly what is happening. Just like let me open Excel or let me open Notepad or WordPad. Say no, okay. I have installed my Notepad. I wanted to paint a scenario here. I'm trying to see where I can actually help it. So let's say, for example, now week 1, you have
Hello, Paul. Oh, I can't hear anything.
Oh, I was muted. Oh, I don't know. Okay. Me now. Abby, can you hear me now?
Yeah, yes.
Yeah, so sorry. I think my keyboard has that, what's it called? Mute shortcuts, but I didn't know. So now you want, let's say, for example, this is like attendance for week one. This is attendance for week two. You want to know who are those that are around in your week two, that they came to school week two, oh, but they are not around in your week one. This is just like we performing like a VLOOKUP. Yes, this is very, should I say, it's very technical, very intelligent. Oh, Paul, I want to know what are the list of trucks or delivery that we've done. What are the customers that bought goods from us this week but did not buy from us last week? Means that what? You'll be checking your current week against your last week. So which means that, oh, what are those customer? Shegun. Okay, you're not going to check, okay, Shegun bought from us this week. You're not going to check last week. The Shegun name exists in those that bought last week. Hello, are you getting what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's where your left and your right, that's your left and your what's it called, right lookup, right join rather, I say right lookup, that's where your right and your left join, that's actually where they come in. So whether you are going to be using left, whether you are going to be using right, now depends on the table you are putting first. Whatever
Put
table you
in
are putting
there.
first now, exactly. So you can decide now and negate your week one against your week two, or use your week two to check against week one. So you don't actually have any issue, but just know that whatever table that you are putting will determine whether you are to use left or you are to use your right. So for example, now these are those, want to know those that came to school in week two but did not come last week. Like, okay, this person, was he around in week two? Yes. In week one, was he around? No. It was not around last week. It was not around. It was around for the current week, but it was not around last week. That's why, because if this person called T, if it was around last week, we are going to see his name here. But because we cannot see his name here, means that what, it was not around last week. So you can easily tell your manager and say, person named Tio came this week but was not around last week. Oh, so customer bought from us this week but did not buy from us last week. Oh, who are those that bought from us last week and also bought from us this week? What's the answer going to be? Let me see. Looking at this week one and week two that I painted there, we want to know customer that bought from us this week and last week. What's the
So,
answer? Eh?
like B is the one that is common. He bought
Exactly,
week one and bought
because
week
B exists in your week two, B exists in your week one. That's just how the left and right join is. Or what are those that bought from all this week that not buy from last week? So definitely by the time you are using your week two now to check against your week one, some people's name here will not show. That was name I will now know, okay, these are those that did not buy from us last week. And that's exactly the results that we are getting from here. If you are, moment you are using one table to check against the other table, so let me run this to table again. Say something here now. If you are using your table 2 against your table 1, now for example, now Tola, okay, yeah, I think it's Tola or Total, I don't even know what, I don't even know which one I don't even know which one
You
that I
wanted to
typed
write
here.
Tokpe.
I don't even know. So if person here now, you are using the ID though, so not the name. So you should not even be bothered much. Though you should have been different something. But I'm looking for a
Exactly.
scenario. Yeah, but I'm looking for a scenario that we can actually get, because working with join sometimes is a bit fish, kind of. So ID 8, does it exist here? No.
No.
So it depends on scenario of what you are checking. Oh, we want to check from those that are in week 2 in our table 2 that are not in what? In table 1. So the moment you run your query like this now, here now, it's telling you that, oh, this person here, oh, is coming from, let me run these two together so that we can know. Let me change this one self to left so that I can show us where each value is coming from. Yeah, great. So let me pull this thing up. Okay. So this is our
Can
table
you
1
zoom the
above.
one down a bit?
No, the one down cannot
Can
be
you
zoomed.
increase the size?
The ones it
Okay,
cannot
okay.
be increased. Or maybe it can
Okay, it's
reduce.
only
I've
the
not
one up.
gotten,
Okay,
but the
continue.
one up. Yeah. So see these results now. If you are checking our table 2 against what table 1. What's our table 2? This is our table 2 here. This is our table 2 here. Sheun, sliver, or let me call the ID 1578. These are the values that we are what? That we are checking on. Right? So we want to know who are those that came this week, which is in our what? Our table 2, but that are not in our what? In our table 1. Right? Then you can come here and say where, if you want to know those name, you now say where call your table 2 t2.id is null. So this one will return to us separate results from what we can see on my screen. Where is it getting for me? Okay, I'm coming. Let me see T1. Because it's supposed to remove where we are having that one. That MC and Sheun needs to be up. Yeah. So these are the names of those that exist in table 2 but did not exist in table 1. Do you get it now? So the right and left join is just something that is just a bit trickish, but just like you are subtracting table 1 from table 2. Know the value that exists in 1 and does not exist in your what? In your second table. So let me bring. Can you see now? Yeah, where is it? Yeah, silver. Yeah, silver is coming from our what? Silver is coming from our table 2 now. And this name, they are coming from our table 2. So we are checking our table 2 against our table 1.
Against
So
one.
wherever we are, what do
Table
you
2
say?
against 1.
Table 2 against 1. So which means that this name, they exist in our table 2, but we cannot find them in table 1. So it's just like saying, oh, what are those that bought from us this week that didn't buy from us last week? So which means that their name or their ID will be null in last week table. That's why you see that their ID is null here. I don't
Because
know if
they
I'm
are
making
not
sense to
there
you.
last week.
They are not
Yes,
there.
yes.
Because if they are there, they will not be null. Do you understand me now? They will not be null if they are there. So what am I saying in some is that either I use left join, I use right. If I put this here now and I say right join, and maybe I change this table here back to T1, then I change this one to T2. The result we should get should still be the same thing. That's just likely the difference between, sorry, I will need to change this ID back, this table 2 back, because I've already swapped the table 2. So this is just how you can see now it's the same result that we are getting, but we've already swapped them. Do you get what I'm saying, man? I don't know, you get what I'm
Yeah,
saying. Is it clear? So
yes.
when you use your right or use your left, you can actually get your result, same result at the end of the day, but depends on the table you are putting, either on your right or the table you are either putting on your left, that will help you to get. So these are the, if you want to know, oh, who are those that are now owing from us now? These are the name of people that they will now start calling, hello, you are owing, because by the time they check their name in the book of those that have paid, the list of those that have paid now are now those inside this their table 1, but your name is not in those list of those that have paid. Your name is still showing the list of those that are owing. They can't find your name in the list of those that have paid, then they will now start calling you. I don't know if this scenario is clear enough for us.
It's clear.
So that's just how it is. Because if I decide to use like this other product, another ID, we won't get null because we have the same ID on those two tables. I don't know, maybe you get what I'm saying. If I
Yeah,
decide
they
to
will all come up.
use,
They will
yes,
come
they
up.
will all come up at the same time because we have the same value on them. So we might not be able to do the plus and minus very well. That's why I decided to use this small table. So just for us to be able to understand. And like I told us again, it's just like saying uh 20 trucks. I use these things a lot at work. 20 trucks came to our workshop this week. Then last week we have 40 trucks. My wife just asked me, Paul, which truck are just new ones that came to our workshop this week? What I need to do is just what? Get all my trucks for this week. What are the plate numbers for the truck that came in this week? Then check against the one that came last week. I will filter them. Let's say my first last week is on the 1 to on the 8th. I will filter them separately. Okay, what is my this week too? My this week is on the 10th to on the 17th, like 7 days in a week. I will now check which plate number is that truck that is inside my current week now that is not in my last week. So like those one now, they can now prioritize them and say, oh, this truck are just truck that are fresh inside our inside our workshop. What is the thing that is delaying them? Then they can quickly push them up. Or this one too, you want to know customer that just newly bought goods from you. These are left and right join that you can use in your SQL. Is it clear? So those are
Yeah.
that's the scenario. Then we have one that is last, which is okay, I've done inner join for us. Inner join just like saying, I want to know those that came to school last week and came to school this week. We want to know customers that bought from us last week and bought from us this week. That's inner join, right? Am I right? Because inner
Yes.
join will give you what is common between the two tables, right? So what are now scenarios like they now said, oh, we want to see everybody at once, even maybe they are owing or they are not owing. We want to see everybody, just like we merging two outputs, just like we merging two outputs together, right? Can use your select star. Let me copy this table again. Hello, are you there?
Yeah, me too.
So say full join. Yeah, full attach. Is it full attach join or full join? Let me check this type for that one too. Okay, full join. It's called full join. So full join here. So this full join is so this one will combine everything together. So at the top, you are going to see your table one from your table two. At the bottom, you are going to see your table two from your table one, which means that, and you also see your inner join. You can see the first one you are seeing here now. This is
Mm-hmm.
your inner join. Hello, this is your
Yeah.
inner join that you are seeing here because it's showing you where
Okay.
this ID
What is
one existing,
common?
your ID one was common here. It's now spelling your inner join, right?
Mm-hmm.
And don't forget when we ran this query the other time, I think it's right join. Let me run it again. I think it's right join. Yeah, it's right. So your full outer join too, wherever you are seeing your null on the right, the first one will give you your what? This one is giving us our left join. This one is like giving you our what? Our right join. So you always see in your full join, it will give you an overview of everybody irrespective of their condition. It will combine them together. It will check table one against table two. It will also check your what? Table two against table one. Do you get me now? Is it clear now?
Yeah. Yeah.
Then I think the last one, but the last one, actually, I don't even know the real world scenario. Even this one, I don't even know the real world scenario for it, sha. Except that, what's it called? That left and inner join. But this other one, cross join. Because join is going to measure the table together. It's going to increase the numbers of rows too. is on. What is happening? Inquest internet the work key on. Happen. It's not going. Maybe I made a mistake. Okay. Cross join does not use star. So that's why this cross join is going to join. It's going to take each value. Then, but I don't know the scenario of using itself. Maybe I even read up on it, because I don't even know when to calculate. But I think the work that we did last week, I think there was cross join inside that code. Do you remember? There was cross join
I'm
inside that code
I'm
for
trying
last week
to.
when we were calculating. Was the your network? Oh, I think I heard this is it cross join.
Top products.
So that was this thing. Yes, that product that we are doing. Actually, that was cross join, but I don't even know the real impact of it because I've not used that one very well, right? But when you talk of inner join, talk of left join, those two are the main focus we actually be working more with, right? Those two are the main focus we not be working more because I try as much as possible not to overload people with information, especially those that are just starting. So what constraint does is that it's going to take this ID one here, replicate it for all the values in your second table. Come to the next ID, depending on the ID that you are putting on your destiny, on your how will I put his name? Depending on an ID that you are putting on your first table and your second table. So this one table one is going to take all the ID in my table one, get it, attach it to all the ID in my table two. So which means that let me come here and see. Let me select this. Where are these two queries now? So let's start from this table. Yeah. So this is how cross join works. Cross join is going to take this one and here me see here. It's going to bring it for everything here. So you see one here me see one Sheon, 1 5 silver, 1 5 7. It was going to say all those values, you pick it. Then once it's done again, it will pick the second value again. Hello, are you getting me? That is
Mm-hmm.
what cross
Cross
join.
join.
That's what it does. It will take those values. So that's why if you see here now, let me run this query again. Maybe I should have even run them together so that we can able to see the difference very well. Yeah. Let me run like this. So it didn't pick. It didn't pick it with it. Okay. I'm coming. Let me cut it then so I can paste it down. Because I want us to see the impact of it. See. Okay, now let's see now. See this one. Now when I'm joining it with what? I'm cross joining my T2, my first table. This is my second table rather on my what? On my table two. Table
Okay.
one on table two. So what's my table one? My table one is this. Hear me see. One hear me see here. So it's going to take everything for one hear me see. It's going to take it up till the numbers of rows that we have in here. I don't know I can explain this thing that we can get. How can I do it that we can get it? Oh, it's going to take everything on this table that we have here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 for Yemis for this table one here. It's going to pick it for this first name. Yeah, that I can see all the shown here. The next thing is going to come again. Pick the next one, which is this 5 and silver. Apply it to all the tables that we have in our table one. Once it's done again, go on to the next one. No, I don't actually have the real world application for this cross join, but I think majorly when you want to use this cross join is when you want to perform like division, maybe when you want to calculate the total value for someone, like the percentage that we calculated last time. Let me ask, what is the use case? Let me ask ChatGPT. What is the use case for cross join? Because I've not actually used that cross join before. I only work more with that left, right, and join. So let me see what ChatGPT is going to see. Okay, generating all possible combination Okay. Creating a matrix. Okay. Okay. So what you're saying here, can you hear me? Is that what and what can we have when we mix two tables together? Like what are the possible outcomes? Like when I'm having let me go back to this my notepad. Let's say for example now I'm having red and blue in my table one. Let's say I'm having red table one, right?
Yeah. Paul, you're not saying anything. Hello? Hello, Paul. I can't hear you. I think it's my network. Hello, Wakila. Can you let Paul in? He said that you have to let him in. Hello?
There's no notification here. Should we are both on this call. There's no notification here. It's not showing that
He said,
someone is trying to join.
he just sent me a screenshot that the
Maybe you
organizer
should
will
try
let
again.
you in. Okay.
Please tell him to try again. It's network.
Okay. It's showing declined. That was declined. I think it's network. Okay.
Okay, yeah, so
Welcome back.
sorry. Yeah, so sorry. So we are rounding up shortly too. I just need to explain this cross join. Mhm. Okay, so if I'm using this cross join, I'm saying, okay, I want to join this value together. I want to do something like cross join. Cross join just to give you us possible outcomes that we can have. And how will I put it that we can actually understand is just like we are mixing something together, we are combining. Yeah, let me use that term called combining. So if I'm combining this red now, I can have what? I can have red blue, I can have red orange. If I'm combining blue, if I'm joining this table and this table together, for this row blue here, I can have blue. Okay, I think I'm using, let me use yellow here, just like possible outcome that somebody can have. So at the end of the day now, if I'm joining this value together now, I can have something like red blue, I can have what? Red orange, right? At the end of the
Mm-hmm.
day, for yellow, I can have yellow blue, I can have what? Yellow orange. That's just like how this cross join works, right? But actually I don't know the real word. I don't know the real word. What will I put it? Real word scenario for it. So this one now is for when you are joining from your table one to your table two. So if you are joining from table two to your table one two as well, you now have the other side. So that one too, you can have blue, red, blue, yellow. Is it clear? Do you understand how this cross join works now? So that will just give you like possible outcomes that you can have when you join these two tables together, right? Maybe I'll personally even read on this cross join,
I'm just
use
trying
the
to
use
see
case,
if
the use case.
I'm just trying to see the difference between full join and cross join, because you are saying full join will give us combination
Oh
of
no, no, yes,
everything.
now this yes now difference here is this now, because cross join will be giving you when you combine the two tables together. Even cross join does not use on. I don't, maybe you observe. It does not use on. I remove the on. Can you see? Cross join does not
Okay.
use on. It is when you are using your
Okay.
left join, right join, full auto join. That's when you can be using your on, because whenever you use your cross join is just like, okay, if I'm combining my table one and my table two together, what are the possible values that I can get from them? What are the possible, or just like now I can say 2 times 12 24, right? I can say 12 times 2 24, I can say 8 times 3 24. So those like a possible mix of outcomes that you can have when you combine something together. That's just what this cross join is all about. Do you get what I'm saying, man? I don't know if I'm clear, sha, because concepts that are a bit
Mm-hmm.
complicated like this, I don't know I can explain it very well that we might actually get. But that's just how cross join work. Cross join is just like you matchmaking a table result. Okay, if I'm combining my
Mix and
table one,
match.
yes, exactly, just something like that.
Mm.
So the use case scenario actually is really, really far beyond me. So I might not be able to share that. So this is how we can actually use them. But if you are free, you can actually read them. But based on what ChatGPT is giving me here when I ask, instead of when you want to get the possible outcome, like, okay, what are the likely results that we can actually get from this thing, right? Just like when we are doing permutation, all that permutation. So that's just how this cross join works, right? So it's far, far different from full author join. Where's our full author join query self? Okay, let me edit this one back to full author query, just combination of your left, your right, and your inner join. You are going to see everything at once from that one there, right? So should we call that one opposite of cross join? I don't even know. Should we say full join is the opposite of cross join? Because in your cross join, if you're having let's say for example now you're having 4 rows in one, the second one too 4 rows, your table one is 4 rows, your second table two is 4 rows. That means you'll be having like 16 rows at the end of the day. I don't get what I'm saying. You can see here,
Yeah.
because all your values inside each table is going to match, make it with all the values in your second table. See this one now, we have Yemisi, Paul, Zagra, Tola. He pick everything for this Sheun. Can you see now? Which means that we can decide to have Yemisi and Sheun. We can decide to have Paul and Sheun. We can decide to have Sagra. I don't even know what I put here. I don't know Sagra. Sagra and Sheun. Tola and Sheun. That's first one, right? Next person too is that we can decide to have what? Yemisi, Silver, Paul, Silver. I don't know, get the how cross join works now, right? But full attached join
Yeah.
is not that. Full attached join is not that way. See now, full
It's
attached join
not
is not that
mixing
way.
anything.
It's not
Mm.
mixing anything. So don't let us try to mix it up, right? So this is just everything
But
on join.
we will still need to know, like maybe we still need to read on how to apply it. The
The cross join,
application
right?
is,
Yeah, but one
yeah.
thing I still notice in tech is good that somebody just know, but I just feel like there are so many concepts, or no, or should I say concepts or topics that are not much more relevant. Their use
Mm.
case will be minimal. But if somebody have time maybe you are free, you can try to research and say, oh, cross join, what does it do? Where do I use it? When can I make use of it? When somebody is free. But I just feel like there is no much time for somebody like me. I don't know, maybe those that actually learn CR, but there's not much time for me to now say, oh, this question, I want to know how it works, because I've not actually even seen a scenario where I will even need it. I don't know, maybe God I'm saying.
Mm.
Just like the way,
Mm.
just like somebody saying, I want to know the use case or the function in Excel. The person will really waste a lot of his time, because why? Because it's not called to you. If it's actually called something that somebody will have known, you will have actually seen it when you were learning. I don't know, you get what I'm saying, man. I don't know,
Yeah.
maybe I'm making sense, because so lot of concepts, even in that, so lot of concepts in Excel function that you won't even see where you can actually use them. But it's not bad when somebody just know how some things work. But me, I always love to consume what I will use in work, or official use or something. But when I have free time, I can go and say, "Oh, I even want to know how the Y the X." But if there is no time, let me just focus on what I need to know. If it's these 20 functions I will be using officially, let me
Every
fix
day.
this 20 function. So I don't need to bombard my small head with 200 functions, whereas I only be working with 15. Let me just focus on the one that I need, right? That's actually be my goal. I don't want to know too much. So those little one that can help me do my job. That's what me I'm after. So I think that's it. For you can join up to 2 tables. Yes, but just because like this one that we have here, I think that's the only part I've not spoken about. We can join up to 2 tables, we can join up to 3 tables, right? Just because we did not have much tables here now. Right. So how do you join like 2 tables together? Full join, right join on. You still come and call it here, left join. So whatever table that you want to join, just because it's only 2 tables that we have here now, might not be able to join them together, right? You call the name of the table again, left join, maybe table 3. If you have your table 3, you call your table 3 too, right? Then how you are joining it. But most times when we are joining, let me see a scenario that I can paint where I can show us how to join 3 tables together. Hmm. Sorry, we're almost rounding up. Yeah, let me see. I can bring it up to see for us to use. Dun, 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 dun. Mhm. Okay, let's join. on T1 is equals to T3. Then you call the second one again. Maybe you want to join. Hello, are you with me?
Yeah.
Okay. You call the second table that you want to join to. Left join. You call the name of the table. Table 3. Then specify on where you want to join it. So there are parameters that are scenarios whereby we definitely need to join more than 2 tables actually, and it's possible, right? It's possible too. Yeah, I think this is all I have on join. Yeah, I think this is all I have on join. I think next week will be okay. Have I taught us union? We've not done you. Oh, we are going to do union next week then. Yeah, okay. So I think next meeting we'll be doing case statements. We're doing work case statements in our next class, right? That's we can do if function in Excel. I will always do a function from Excel. So we'll be using case statement to do that too in SQL, right? So I think this is where we'll be posting the class. See us next week. Yeah. Hello, can you hear me?
Yes. Thank you
My next
for.
week class, yes. So my next week class, I'll get back to us because I think I have an event 2 to 4. But I don't know my schedule yet. Maybe 1 hour, we'll hold 1 hour, or maybe we are going to have it early. Maybe we are going to have it early, sha, but I will let us know before I step out next week. I'll get back to us because I think I have somewhere to go. I'll have somewhere to be around 2 to 4 next week. So I'm even having a section, but I'll get back to Akilat though. So we update us. Is that fine?
Okay. Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you very much for your time.
Mm.
All right. Bye.
Hello, ma. Good evening, ma.
Yeah. Good evening.